Well, good afternoon, WBBL Basel fans. Welcome here to TASS's, the American School of England, for today's WBBL fixture between our hosts, the Sevenoaks Suns, and the visitors all the way from Lancashire, the Manchester Mystics. Well, the Mystics currently bottom of the WBBL with 0 wins so far this season, but they'll be fancying their chance here on the road against a Sevenoaks team that have started to pick things up this season after making the transition from the Cat Car years. Well, Len Bush just walking by us here on the commentary booth, heading down to the bench, and he'll get his players ready. We're now a minute away from tip-off. This is WBBL basketball. Sevenoaks Suns, they will be taking on the Manchester Mystics. Well, we have to give a shout-out to some of the top WBBL fans out there. Make sure you follow WBBL Review on Twitter, giving you all the latest information and content on WBBL basketball. And also give Brand161 a follow as well on Twitter for making the worst hats in the United Kingdom at very poor quality, but being a very, very ardent and passionate fan of basketball in Manchester. Well, hello, everybody. I'm your commentator, Josh Bett. This is the boss, Mrs. Bett. So I'm allowed to come here and call this game. But, honey, who do you think will win this game today? She just said Sevenoaks, you think, right? So Manchester's not got any chance? Oh, she just said Manchester might have a chance, of course. Well, Manchester coached by Pluto Vuliotis, the tall man down there I was talking to. You know that he used to beat your father-in-law's basketball team many times in the BBL. Do you care? She cares, yeah, of course. That's a Anyway, we're now ready for tip, of course, as these two teams will battle it out here. Sevenoaks Suns, we're live here at the American School of England, a school in which I graduated from along with Renee Bush. Renee Bush was a part of the class of 2011. I was a part of the class of 2008. This gym has seen many famous international basketball superstars coming here for training sessions. One by the name of Ricky Rubio, currently playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers, came here in 2007 in a practice session before their Euro Cup matchup against Guildford Heat. Mike Martin, Dean Williams were playing for the Heat at that time, along with Paul James, the current coach of Plymouth City Patriots, was the head coach of the Guildford Heat then. But at the moment, it's about WBBL basketball. Make sure you're tuned in here live on YouTube. Well, also, if you're watching live on the YouTube stream, let us know who you are supporting. Are you supporting the Manchester Mystics, or are you supporting the Sevenoaks Suns? Let us know. We currently have 33 people live here on the stream. Well, Sevenoaks will be coming into this game with a lot of confidence, of course. I mean, they got the likes of Brittany Hodges, who's really now becoming into a more dominant role in the low block here for the Suns. While Coach Pluto Vuliotis and his players, knowing that coming into this game will be a very tough matchup, to say the least. But again, you can only roll the dice once, play with confidence, and try to make sure you come out with a very spirited performance of both these two teams. Tiani Clark, the assistant coach for the Suns, you can see there with Len Bush. And Janice Monicana probably will make the starting lineup here, along with Arian Bradshaw. So no doubt, this is going to be one hell of a contested matchup between these two teams. Well, going back to recent results, Sevenoaks winning the last time these two teams met, which was on the 22nd of January. Sevenoaks winning 80-59 against Manchester Mystics, and they've won their last 5 games in a row, defeating Essex Rebels, the Durham Platinets, not to mention the Mets and the Nottingham Wildcats. While for Manchester Mystics, the last game for them was on the 4th of February, losing by a margin of 14 points against the Newcastle Eagles, also losing to Oakland Wolves, Essex Rebels, and the Caledonia Gladiators. Gladiators, of course, making history as of recent with a big win over the London Lions at the Copper Box. Well, just a slight delay in tip-off at the moment. We're just trying to sort out a few technical difficulties as we try to get things going. Just a few issues with the score and shot clock. Both teams are ready for action as we speak. Well, Keltos is currently the top scorer here for the Manchester Mystics, averaging 18.6 points per game, along with Liam McDermott as well, averaging 12.5. Sorry, I do apologize. We're just having a few technical difficulties with the live stats at the moment, which we are trying to update it. We will keep you updated as the game goes on, and we'll be back momentarily. Well, we thank you for your patience, Basel fans. We're now ready to get things underway. The referees have called. Both sets of teams will have their players on the court. Well, this is WBBL basketball live at the moment. Sevenoaks Suns hosting the Manchester Mystics here live at Tasses, the American School of England, the home of the Tasses Royals. Well, both sets of players now will shake hands with each other, pay each other homage, but we're now moments away from tip-off. And when Keith Williams, one of the best officials here in British basketball, throws the ball up, business will start to pick up. We're live here, and we're ready to go. Well, tip is up, and we're underway, and it will be the Mystics who just are able to keep this one inbound. Remember, sitting bottom of the WBBL without a victory. We're getting an open look for the perimeter. The three is up, no good. Suns with the rebound. Sevenoaks now with Bradshaw. Getting a ball reversal. Montecano, corner three, takes it. Janice Montecano hour, maybe. It's going to be early. But when it's Montecano hour, let me tell you something. It is raining three-pointers. Well, one thing about Sevenoaks, they like to play a very compact, collective style of defense where they force teams into turnovers, but then convert those turnovers into transition points. Now they got numbers. AB finding Renee Bush. Renaissance goes in. Again, a beautiful transition play. And back-to-back fast break offenses from the Sevenoaks Suns. Giants now. Well, excuse me, my apologies. No, Mystics. My deep apologies there to Manchester Mystics fans. Well, trying to battle things in the low block here against the Suns. Sevenoaks patiently trying to build their offense. Couple, 18-foot, doesn't get it. The possession will go back to Manchester Mystics. A dump down. Couple putting a bit of pressure now. Abbott trying to get things going, trying to use the pick and roll. Comes off one bull screen. Again, good defense. Well, Watkins goes up, too much on it. But nobody coming back here for the Mystics. Bradshaw, three, wide open. And she'll nail that one. Tucks it away. And an early big margin here for the Sevenoaks Suns. Getting things going from the perimeter. 2 3-pointers already for Janice Montecano and for Marion Bradshaw. Well, Mystics just need to calm themselves down. Again, they cannot afford to push the panic button too early. Suns go into a dribble handoff offense, trying to break the defense down. Couple bumps. Teardrop, too much on it. That goes out of bounds. That will be, well, that's going to be Sevenoaks ball. And a bit of indecision there between the two officials. There will be Sevenoaks ball on the sideline. Renee Bush will inbound this. Bradshaw now going all the way with the fang roll. Can't get it. The rebound secured by the Mystics. Well, can they push this one? They turn it over. And now AB here looking to attack. Contact goes up, and she'll finish that one with a little kiss off the backboard. Marion Bradshaw, originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Played at Dayton, Ohio in the United States of NCAA Division I. And the three is beautifully tucked away by Samantha Keltos. Well, that's how Manchester needs to stay in this game. They need to get good looks from the perimeter. They got to play with the confidence. Watkins finding couple. Sevenoaks patiently trying to break this one down here. Watkins. He travels with it, turns it over. Well, Shailene Sanchez-Chernietsky currently on the ball here, being heavily defended by Renee Bush. Looking for the post entry now. And again, suffocated defense coming from Marion Bradshaw. Manchester Mystics choking under intense pressure. It all comes with the off-ball defense coming from Marion Bradshaw, making the passes difficult. Sevenoaks can make this double-digit lead if they go for a three-pointer. Renee now, cross-court, finding Millie Watkins. Looking to attack, kicks out to Bradshaw. They got to get a shot off. End the shot clock, 24-second violation. No good from downtown by Renaissance. Well, Abbott now trying to get things going here. Mystics trying to find those openings, trying to find the gaps. She'll try three, put it up, no good. And now Sevenoaks can try to push. Well, Montecano pulls up, mid-range, transition, easily tucks it away. Montecano, she now moves up to 5 points. 2 for 2 from the field for Janice Montecana. Sevenoaks, 9-point lead. Manchester trying to break into the deficit. And tries to go over the post-up now. Watkins with the defense. Too much on it. Well, Watkins looking for numbers. The camp puts a little bit too much on it. That's another turnover for the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, tries to go in the lane with a little floater. Can't get it, but finds Arian Bradshaw. Bradshaw transition. She'll lay it up. And at the moment, Manchester being exploited through their transition defense. Now it's a double-digit lead. Keltos, the only scorer so far for the Mystics. Renee Bush comes out of bounds, and that's going to be Manchester Bull on the baseline. Well, we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. And again, let us know who you're supporting. Are you supporting the Manchester Mystics, or are you supporting the Sevenoaks Suns? We're live here at the American School of England. Mystics without a victory so far here in the WBBL this season. And again, you can see a little bit of talent in the team. Some very crafty players, but one thing they're missing is probably the solid post player to really match up in the low block. Well, a few celebrities have walked into the house here so far this evening. One by the name of Liam Canny, the voice of the EuroLeague. Most people press the mute button, though. My apologies, I'm joking. Well, if you know this gentleman right here, this is Liam Canny, the voice of the EuroLeague. But, you know, some people do push the mute button. I'm just... So for those who don't know this man, of course, he is a teacher here at the American School. He was my teacher, my basketball coach, and the best man at our wedding, if you remember. He gave that very emotional speech, didn't he? But great commentator. But push the mute button. 11-point ball game now. Suns piling on the pressure. Manchester, again, trying to find areas to break down the defense. Well, I just wonder if Sevenoaks may be staying in a man-to-man defense or possibly look at going to a zone. Sevenoaks staying in the man-to-man. Brittany Hodges now picking up Abbott. That's a beautiful move down the middle. That will do them a lot of confidence. And that's the exact way they need to play at the moment. Well, Manchester's got to believe in themselves. They got to play with confidence. Cross court now, finding Janice. Goes baseline. Montecana puts too much on it. Hodges with the offensive rebound. Well, Manchester Mystics had the last donut, but nobody called box out. Well, Keltos again, as she is on fire. Somebody call the electricians. She is shooting the lights out here at the American School of England. Janice now finding time and space. Looking to dump down to Brittany Hodges. Hodges, good post move, turnaround. It just gives a little bit of a touch off the backboard. Well, Brittany Hodges played professional basketball last season in Portugal. A veteran pro, a great experience, a good leadership. And Keltos now dumped out, good pass. And that's much better. A little high-low action there from the Mystics. Mystics showing as Keltos trying to go for the interception, but now they're showing a very strong competitive side. Now they got to believe in themselves. So now they make another change coming into the game. Well, Lila Ava Tolan coming in for the Mystics. Bradshaw now going to use the ball screen. Pulls up from no man's land. The three is up, no good. Montecana comes up. Nope, well, the foul has been called. Janice will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, Janice Montecana, one of the superstars here in the WBBL, mentioned about retiring this season, but thank goodness gracious she didn't. She's obviously trained to be a midwife at the moment. GB International, probably one of the best jump shots you're going to find here in the WBBL. Well, another turnover, and that's going to be possession back to Sevenoaks. Manchester moving the ball effectively, but again, just need to play with a bit more confidence. Bradshaw now looking for a post-up down low, doesn't get it. Well, good hands. And she's going to lay this one up. Can she go to 10 points? Finishes it under intense pressure. Well, she is having a game at the moment. Well, Samantha Keltos currently keeping Manchester in this game. 8-point deficit. The last time these two teams met, it was a comfortable victory for the Suns. Montecana in a triple team. Kicks out. Brene Bush gets rejected. Well, the foul has been called, and that's going to be second team foul here against the Mystics. And a sideline ball deep on the sideline for the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, Kirsty Russell trying to play very physical defense with Renee Bush. And again, Renee Bush responded with a mid-range jump shot, the former University of Pennsylvania player. Keltos coming off one screen, mid-range, takes it, ices it. Well, this lady is single-handedly changing the weather forecast, making it rain. Well, Harry and Bradshaw now look for penetration, step through, suck a shot, and that's going to be an out-of-bounds violation. Well, no foul called, good defense by the Mystics. Well, Shailene Sanchez-Czerniecki, again, just trying to keep, it's very much hard to shut down Arian Bradshaw, but the one thing you can do is try and contain her, but even that is a hard task because Bradshaw picks up a first foul. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Richards checks into the game for Janice Montecana. Well, Czerniecki gets a handoff, takes a mid-range, back iron, can't get it. Middle with a rebound. Suns looking to push this. Three, Renee Bush, the Renaissance. Well, she has lighted up here, making it a double-digit lead. An interception. Suns with a good defense. Nobody running with Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking for options, finds Renee again. Another three. Well, somebody call the fire department because Renaissance Bush is on fire. That's back-to-back triples, making it a 14-point ball game. Suns with the momentum. Mystics looking for a response. Keltos trying to go for a post-up. Another turnover. Bradshaw trying to use the ball screen for Richards now. Richards needs to be careful not to get caught for a moving screen. Hodges under 10 of the shot clock. Looking to isolate. Going all the way. Gets rejected. Kelto says, not in your house. Well, the big-time rejection. Russell maybe getting away with a traveling violation. Keltos goes again for the mid-range. Can't capitalize. Well, Renee, she's made two in a row. Can she make it three? Oh, my goodness gracious. Give Renaissance Bush some credit. Oh, she is becoming a walking ATM machine at the moment. Carrying the cash. She is on fire. Keltos now. Can she get it going? 17-point deficit. Goes with a turnaround jump shot. Too short. Rebound secured. Well, Renee's on fire. You got to get the ball to Renee Bush. Well, Bradshaw's looking for a... AB now looking for a bull screw. Brittany Hodges spins around. Finding Hodges pump fakes. What's going to go out of bounds? No foul was called there. Hodges made the contact, but a potential 2-for-1 here for the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, Renee with the pump fake. Again, turns it over. Good defense. This is what the Mystics need. Can she finish it? Well, they got to put the hands in the passing lanes. They come up with any stills, any second chances. That's a way they can get back in the game. Well, another three. Renaissance way off the mark, and you can't blame her for taking that shot because the confidence and the amount of three-pointers she has made, she has been phenomenal so far in this game. It's just another day at the office for Renee Bush. Well, she takes a breather as Coach Bush decides to make a change. Well, Abbott coming off one screen here, finding Keltos, goes for another mid-range. Can she get the shooter's roll? The 2 for 1. Well, if they get the stop here, that will be the 2 for 1 the Manchester Mystics needed. They were down by 17. Now it's a 13-point deficit. Bradshaw, mid-range, doesn't get it. Well, strong finish in the last 44 seconds for the Manchester Mystics, getting that 2 for 1 and cutting it down. It's now only 13 points, but now lots to think about here for the Mystics. We'll be back in 1 minute for the second quarter. Well, second quarter play now here. Suns leading by 13 points. Bradshaw on the court. It's a big lineup that the Suns are gone with. Julia Koppel, along with the likes of Brittany Hodges, both playing the 4 and the 5. Ariane Bradshaw will be in the backcourt. Mystics staying into a man-to-man defense, trailing by 13. Hodges now looking for a post-up. Gets caught a double team. Turnaround. Keltos with a rebound. Now, can she push this? Hesitation now. Keltos trying to go all the way. Well, she probably should have gone for that one. They go for another mid-range, and the bank is open. Well, Robinson getting just a slight touch off the backboard. And any little basket will count. Well, hits the front iron, doesn't get it. Bradshaw. Well, too big, too strong, just too good. Well, she's mobile, agile, and sometimes gets a little bit hostile. Russell now getting a reversal. Keltos looking for other players to get involved. Abbott has a little bit of space, goes for a Hail Mary three-pointer. That's going to be Mystics ball on the baseline, trailing again by 13. Well, it's a good effort from Isabel Robinson going in for the second chance. Just putting Sevenoaks under a bit of pressure on the rebounds as Czerniecki comes back into the game for the Mystics. Well, goes in now, gets blocked, doesn't get it. And now they're trying to push. Well, AB now step back, three-pointer, takes it, ices it. Well, AB's feeling the confidence. And again, you cannot give her any time or space because when she starts to make one or two, it becomes a habitual habit of excellence. Well, baseline possession now. Chernietsky will inbound this for the Mystics. Mystics trail by 16 points. They got to get the ball inbound. They find Keltos. They tried to go for the shot, but the closeout from Julia Koppel. And Bradshaw just goes coast to coast. She'll go to the free throw line. I mean, she is simply very unstoppable in the open court. Well, originally from Boston, Massachusetts, played a university basketball at Dayton, Ohio. Well, one of the alumni that went to her college is former NBA player Chris Johnson, currently playing in Israel for Hapoel Holon. And that goes out of bounds. That will be Mystics ball. Well, Mystics trail by 17. AB putting her hands in the passing lane, and she's going to lay this one up. And she is all over the place right now, causing problems on both ends of the floor. Chernietsky looking to take on Aaron Bradshaw, going all the way with a post-up. That's a much better move by Chernietsky. I mean, she's got to have the confidence. She's a very good player. But she's got to try and get to the bucket, draw the fouls, and she'll go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, no, my apologies. The foul was on the ground, so it was not a shooting foul. Mystics will... No, they've changed it, yeah. So Chernietsky will have 2 free throws. Well, if you're watching live on the YouTube stream, let us know who you are supporting. Are you supporting the Manchester Mystics, or are you supporting the Sevenoaks Suns? So shout out to Megan Mullings saying, let's go Sevenoaks. And Dr. Leo Croft says, let's go. I'm not sure who you're supporting, but of course, shout out to John Hobbs, one of the best commentators here in the United Kingdom, one of the best journalists for that matter. Super John Hobbs, you can follow him on Twitter. Well, deep 3 by Renaissance. Renaissance continuing to make it rain here at the American School. Oh, she is simply on fire here tonight. She cannot miss. Well, Mystics now failing again to capitalize. Finding Montecana. She's hit a few threes here tonight. Just a little bit short on that one. Well, Janice Montecana, one of the best players here, British players in the WBBL. Now Chernietsky trying to get the pressure going on. Lose a bounce. Well, I think a foul should have been called there. She was tripped over, but Sevenoaks will capitalize. Well, step through, pump fake. Doesn't get it, but what a move that was. Manchester now, 5 seconds, got to go in. Circus shot, draws a foul, but Abbott will go to the free throw line. But again, much better play from the Manchester Mystics. The Mystics have got to get to the free throw line. They got to put the pressure on the Suns. They can't just settle for mid-range jump shots, especially when they're not dropping. As Tolan checks into the game for Chernietsky. 20-point lead to the Sevenoaks Suns. Abbott at the free throw line. Well, makes the first one. Just rattles out on the second one. 19-point ball game. 6:40 to go here in the second quarter. Well, it's going to be a backcourt violation. Well, Mystics now with 10 now. The reason it didn't go back to a full 24, it wasn't full possession. Abbott penetration, kicks out, mid-range. Wants a good look, but And Janice Montecano with the good hands. Keltos probably should have gone up a little bit quicker. Suns sharing the basketball, trying to get the ball reversals. Montecano kicks out. Watkins pulls up, mid-range, takes it. Doesn't get the rattle. And now Keltos. Oh, good pass transition. She's got to lay it up. Just misses that one. Suns come up with another rebound, trying to capitalize. Montecano spins around, goes up. Well, no foul call. Gets her own rebound. Those Renaissance. She'll pull up for the mid-range. She's been on fire. And again, it's offensive rebound off the next one here for the Suns. Koppel tries a three. Can she get it? And the basketball refusing to go into the bucket. The foul is going to be called against Watkins. Oh, no, jump ball, excuse me. So that's going to be possession back to the Suns. 5:33 to go here in the first half. Well, some more shout-outs. Dr. Leo Croft, hello again, but who are you supporting? And again, shout-out to Megan Mullings. We have another foul call there, and that's going to be team foul number 2 against the Manchester Mystics. Finding Montecano to going around, doesn't get it. Keltos comes up with it. Robinson running in transition. Watkins trying to catch up. Abbott, corner, 3, takes it. Doesn't get it. Well, that's going to go out of bounds, and that will be Mystics ball with 5:19 to go here in the second quarter. Well, we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. At the moment, the Suns leading by 19 points. Again, let us know who are you supporting here in the WBBL fixture live at the American School of England. Are you supporting Sevenoaks Suns or are you supporting the Manchester Mystics? Well, Megan Mullings and Dr. Leo Croft currently supporting Brittany Hodges all the way in Arizona. Brittany Hodges has been one hell of a professional since coming to the WBBL. Well, seeing her transition, of course, she's just been a great professional both on and off the court and a good leader for this team. But in my mind, she might be one of the toughest post players we have here in the WBBL. I think I'm correct in saying that Brittany played professional basketball last season in Portugal. I could be wrong on that one, but I think that's what she did tell me. Many years of experience. Probably will be a good coach one day as well, but hopefully she doesn't retire anytime soon because she's still a very dominant basketball player. Well, Robert Johnson, the game you're talking about is when Caledonia Gladiators surprised and shocked the entire WBBL, and I think the whole entire United Kingdom, with an amazing victory over the London Lions. Well, that was a game for the ages. I was commentating that game. I think it just opens the door for a lot of teams in the WBBL to say, well, Sharon Keltos, shout out to the Canadian families. My mom and dad also live in Canada, in Ontario, St. Catharines. They work at Ridley College. Love Canada. Keltos is one of the high-low play, finding Watkins under the basket, reverse slap, getting the dime from Julia Koppel. Well, Austria is famous for the opera and Julia Koppel's basketball skills. Well, Megan Mullins, thank you for correcting me on that one. Well, Koppel with it still, but Bradshaw running with her. Sevenoaks, 21-point lead. Montecano looking for a handoff, fakes it, goes up. Janice goes off the backboard and doesn't get it. And Jamila Thompson's on the live chat. What's up, Jam? Well, Jamila Thompson was one of the key players for the Caledonia Gladiators that helped them secure the historic win over the London Lions last weekend at the Copper Box. Jamila Thompson, arguably one of the best players in the WBBL, as Montecano goes for 3, can't get it. Finds Montecano one time again. Janice getting the dime from AB. Well, it's definitely been Montecano hour in this game. She is simply unstoppable. Under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Well, Keltos tried to curl the screen. Wasn't able to secure the pass. And that is another turnover for the Mystics. 23-point deficit. Suns now moving the ball. Janice wide open three, hits the back iron. Trying to get her own rebound, but that comes off of Watkins, and that's going to be Mystics' ball. Well, Mystics trying to break the defense down now, looking for a few options. Well, Keltos is wide open. That's a good seal-off. You got to ask the question, why Manchester don't try to go a little bit more to the post action? Well, Megan Mullins correcting me. She played, speaking about Brittany Hodges, professionally in Germany and in Australia. It was her first season in Portugal she played. Thank you for the clear up on that one. I was always getting that one mixed up. Keltos, corner, takes it, fires it. Well, when you go to Canada, you better go for Tim Hortons and get a touch of the Keltos three-point shot. She is on fire at the moment. Well, Hodges now, interception. Well, AB trying to go for a post action with Brittany Hodges, but again, Robinson trying to do everything to prevent it from getting the ball in the low block. Good defense from the Mystics. Bradshaw now, step back. Finds Montecana going down low. Julia Koppel with a seal-off. And that's how basketball should be played, the right way. Just so simple. The Mystics, good job of getting the ball on track, but they missed a wide-open layup. Well, they're getting good looks. Manchester, just at the moment, unable to put them away. 1 to 2.5 now. Hodges seals off. Gets caught a double team. Well, that's a great defensive choice there from Keltos, just coming quickly in for the double team. Well, Megan Mullins, thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it a lot. And a question for both Megan and Dr. Leo. Phoenix Suns fans, because Kevin Durant definitely makes that team a championship contender. I mean, they already were a championship contender. We are the Valley, they would say in Phoenix. Keltos getting a handoff now. Made one throw. I think Hodges gets a hand to it. And now Sevenoaks can try to push this. 22-point lead. Bradshaw trying to dish off, comes out of bounds. Now will be possession to the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, Janice Montecana checking out the game as Richards checks in. Pump fakes now, tries to go down the middle. Takes a little bump, front iron, can't get it. Now Keltos comes up with a rebound. Keltos going for a spin out. Again, good double team defense between Bradshaw and Julia Koppel. No look dime, transition. Hodges comes up with it. And the block has been, well, the foul's going to be called. Well, both teams trying to step up the tempo in this game and trying to play a very high-tempo style of basketball. But now Richards will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots for the Sevenoaks Suns. Well, hits the second free throw. 23-point lead to the Sevenoaks Suns. As Chernetsky in the backcourt. Just over a minute and a half to go here in the second quarter. Suns in control of this one. Mystics, remember, haven't won the game this season. Keltos looking for a post-up. As Richards just get calls for a kick ball, which will be a fresh 14 on the shot clock. Kelsos now with the ball in her hands. Finding Abbott. Mystics looking for options. A foul is going to be called. It's the last team foul for the Suns to give her in the second quarter. Chaniatsky looking for a post-up against AB, but the defense just a bit too suffocating. There's a kick out. Keltos, another three. In and out, doesn't get it. And that is going to be possession. Back to Manchester with another fresh 14 on the shot clock. Potentially a 2-for-1 again for the Mystics. Well, the Mystics did get a 2-for-1 at the end of the first quarter. Again, with the way the game is going at the moment, could definitely use with another one. Keltos now looking to take this one inside. Look for the mid-range dump down. And that's team foul, so 2 free throws for Manchester. Again, solid post play again from Abby Nuez. She will go the charity stripe here. Well, if she can make this free throw, she cut it down to a 21-point ball game. But if they get a stop down the other end and try and go for the last shot, the 2-for-1 will be on for the Mystics. Capitalizes on both. 1:04 to go here in the second quarter. Suns leading by 21. Well, Koppel getting a handoff. Renee Bush kicks this one out to Richards. Uncontested mid-range, doesn't get it. Manchester come up, but maybe a potential 2-for-1 here, depending how much time is on. Mystics trailing by 21 points, we mentioned. Abbott finding Keltos. Keltos pulls up, mid-range, takes it, doesn't get the ab one, but she'll go back to the charity stripe. 2 consecutive journeys here for the Mystics. Well, this is clever here from the Mystics. If they could get into the penalty early on in the second half, can definitely try to battle their way back into the deficit. Any trip to the free throw line, it's just an opportunity to shave points off. How much they're trailing by. As Keltos makes the first one, she's arguably been one of the best players in this game. Well, now if she makes both this one as well, the 2-for-1 will definitely be on. She makes them both. Bradshaw getting a hand up, finding Koppel. Suns, 9 seconds difference between game clock and shot clock. As Renee now looking to attack the gaps. Offensive foul. Well, Julia Koppel called for a moving screen. And now the 2-for-1 is on here for Manchester. They were trailing by 23. Could they go into the second half? Maybe trailing by 17 or 16 if they go for a three-pointer. Chaniatsky, they'll try to dribble this one down here. Maybe go for a pick-and-roll action. If you Mystics, you want to get the ball in the hands, but they turn it over. Bradshaw, good defense. Missed the layup. Now Manchester, 2 seconds left. Chaniatsky, she's got to shoot it. Ladies and gentlemen, the end of the first half, it's a 19-point deficit. Manchester Mystics still without a win this season. We'll be back in under 15 minutes for the second half. Welcome back, basketball fans. Second half here underway. Sevenoaks Suns taking on Manchester Mystics live here at Tassis, the American School. The Sevenoaks with the 20-point lead so far. Well, Renee Bush now kicking out to Aaron Bradshaw. She's made a few threes tonight. Again, she continues to pile the pressure on. It's been a good game so far here from AB. Really shooting the ball with a lot of confidence. 22-point lead as Keltos responding down the other end. And at the moment becoming the go-to player here for the Mystics. As Renee Bush now curls the screen, tries the mid-range, can't get it. The foul is going to be called against Renee Bush. Well, baseline ball here for Manchester. Well, Abbott will inbound this one here for the Mystics. Trying to get the ball in the hands of Keltos. They got to get the ball inbound. It's going to be a 5 seconds. Keltos now heavily guided here by Koppel. Pulls up in the mid-range, doesn't get it. That's a good shot for her. She's got to keep going to that option. And that's going to be possession back to Sevenoaks here with 9:06. Bradshaw now looking to throw this one down low, but she's going to use the ball screen for Koppel. Just loses control of the ball. She still comes up with it. Well, Bradshaw, simply tough as nails, refusing to give up. As now Janice Montecana with the BEA beautiful mid-range. 22-point lead to the Suns. Mystics trying to battle back in this. Chernietsky, the turnaround, the circus shot. Well, give credit where credit is due. With Sanchez Chernietsky. Well, cuts it down to a 20-point ball game. As Koppel gets the pocket picked. Gets out to AB, wide open, made a last three. Can't get this one. That's a good box out by Abba, but she did have her arms wrapped around when she's probably lucky not to get called for the holding foul. Abbott coming off one screen now, looking for a post entry. Watkins making the defense very physical. The turnaround, doesn't get it. They go for an offensive rebound, takes a deflection, but that's going to be Mystics' ball deep in the sideline. Well, Abbott coming off one ball screen, going for a pick and roll. Again, they turn it over. Well, Suns defense just smothering the pick and roll offense here from the Mystics, making the passes difficult. The change coming in for Manchester. As Newhurst now going out of the bench, taking a breather. Mystics look like they're staying into a man-to-man defense. Again, probably don't look like they're going to go to a zone anytime soon unless they get into foul trouble. Well, Watkins now turns it over. Abbott comes up with a loose ball. Nobody running with it. Takes a 50-foot jump shot. Well, now if you're Manchester Mystics, you got to be infuriated that they came up with a turnover, came up with a potential opportunity to get a fast break option, but nobody was running with Abbott. Nobody even trying to crash the rebounds there off the mid-range shot, but now the Suns leading by 20. Well, Miller now looking for a handout, finding Montecana. Bradshaw, 7 seconds, finds Koppel, goes up, seal off. The foul is called. So Julia Koppel will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. What's a phenomenal pass by Aaron Bradshaw. Just finding Julia Koppel there at the high post position. And now the Austrian international who featured for the national team during the FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers will go to the free throw line here. Well, Austria is infamous for the opera and Julia Koppel's shooting technique. I mean, it's just a phenomenal shooting form. Makes them both. It's 22-point lead to the Suns. Manchester, again, have been trailing for the majority of this game. Haven't won a game so far this season. Czerniecki turns it over. And now Bradshaw goes in. Eurostep. Are you kidding me? Arian Bradshaw putting on the brakes there in transition. That's what I like to call the Boston, New England step. Well, Keltos now looking to isolate. She's got to get something going. Tries to go in for a floater, can't get it. Suns come up with another turnover. Trying to convert these. Bradshaw getting a handoff. Finding Miller under the basket. Another foul. Oh, 3-second violation. That's going to be a turnover. So Mystics ball, I believe. Well, Suns think a foul has been called. But Miller does get called for the 3 seconds. Czerniecki now kicks out to get a three-pointer. Three is up, no good. Keltos battling for offensive rebounds. Finds a kick out again. Can't get something going. Suns close out defense, but a foul has been called. We think the foul is going to be called against Haley Miller for a push. Keltos finding Czerniecki. No room to get a shot off. A few seconds left. Takes a three. Three is up. No good. That goes out of bounds. That will be Sevenoaks ball with 5:43 to go here in the third quarter. 24-point lead to the Suns. Suns trying to move the ball, but again, they turn it over. This couple. That comes down to the good defense by Keltos, just putting hands in the passing lane, not making the passes easy. And again, if you're Mystics, you want to try and deny the ball at every cost to try and come up with as many loose balls. As Kirsty Russell checks into the game here for the Manchester Mystics. Czerniecki now coming off the screen, puts up a little teardrop off the backboard. Bradshaw with a big rebound. Bradshaw maybe getting away with an offensive foul. Finds Renaissance. Okay, she'll pull for the mid-range, and it's too easy here for Sevenoaks. Again, getting out on the fast break, finding open options. Well, think about Sevenoaks. They're the kind of team that if you make mistakes, they will punish you. And even if you get things right. Well, good pass from Keltos. Well, Keltos, the triple team came, put a little touch on it. And the wide open shot was taken. That's a clever play by the Canadian. Montecana pulls up in the mid-range. Hodges with the offensive rebound, goes up, no foul called. And again, Manchester Mystics, they had the last donut, but nobody called box out as Brittany Hodges went in for the second chance. Well, Brittany Hodges again, suffocated defense. Jump ball violation called. And that will be possession back to Sevenoaks. Well, Yahoo's now checking back into the game for the Mystics. Well, for Manchester, it's about pride at the moment. They got to play a tempo of basketball that enables them to get more fluid passing going on, but also get some open looks. The thing for them is getting high percentage perimeter shots. So they've changed the decision now. The possession arrow will actually go in favor of the Mystics because, well, that's interesting there. Now, for those watching on the live stream, you have to remind me, who had the first possession of the second half? The officials now still trying to decide where the possession arrow should be facing. Mystics Bulls trailing by 26, 4:22 to go here in the third. Chanietsky now using one ball screen. Goes in a little teardrop. It's a good move, but she can't finish it. That's how she's got to attack the defense. Finds Arian Bradshaw. Bradshaw for three. She takes it. Hodges with the offensive rebound. Turn around. Brittany Hodges just going in for every single chance. Second chance, excuse me. Mystics failing to box her out on every occasion. There's the penetration now, the step through the little floater. Bradshaw towers over everybody. Looks to step it up a gear here. Cross court, Janice, wide open three. Nails it. Montana Hour making it a 31-point ball game. Well, solid ball movement here from the Suns. Mystics go for a three-pointer in transition. They get their own rebound. As Chanietsky tries a deep three. Three is up, way off the mark, doesn't get it. Suns now, no need to push this one. Tempo and control this game in their favor. Well, they're trying to go for a post entry with Brittany Hodges. And Hodges being heavily defended by Niohus. And we have a timeout now. These two teams, I believe, want to talk it over. The timeout's going to be called by the Mystics. '66, well, 67, excuse me. My apologies, the inability to read the score effectively. 67 in favor to 36 against Manchester. Well, let us know on the live stream who you are supporting. Jamila Thompson paying the homage and showing the love to AB. Bradshaw now heavily guarded by Abbott. Richards back into the game here for the Suns, looking for the penetration. Cox now down the middle. Maybe one too many passes. 24-second violation. Well, Sevenoaks trying to share the ball effectively, but again, somebody has to know what's left on the shot clock and shout that out. Well, left wide open, three-pointers up, in and out, but again, it's a good look. She's got a phenomenal shooting form. Well, foul's been called, I believe. That's the second team foul against Sevenoaks here in the third quarter. 2:37. And Tolan maybe just getting a slight push from behind there for maybe, but nothing's going to get called. Abbott coming off one screen. It's called a double team and another foul. Well, Yahoo's now will go to the free throw line here for two shots, and it's much better from the Mystics. Well, Mystics looking like a better team every time they get the ball inside the paint and just try to attack with more aggressive play. Sevenoaks will take these 2 free throws. Makes them both, cutting it down at 29 points. Bradshaw now, free throw line extended, goes in, teardrop, can't get it. Keltos with a rebound, Mystics. They try to push her of Abbott. Keltos wide open, 3, transition, nails it, nothing but net. Puts a little bit of Tim Hortons on that one. As Hodges turns around, goes up. Well, where was he at? One call, Brittany Hodges will not be denied. Simply unstoppable. It's Keltos off one screen, the pick and roll. Well, good hands, and that's to be possession. Back to Sevenoaks, but that's a good pick and roll offense there from the Mystics. Well, Hodges now in the post, goes up. Wow. Are you kidding me? We may have just seen the cleanest block in the history of the WBBL. I'd like to know the fans' opinion on that one. Was that a foul? Was that all ball? Let us know. Well, Hodges steps up and missed the first free throw. And the Mystics fans may believe justice has prevailed. As Keltos kicks out. 3 is up, wide open. Beautifully tucks it away. And the Mystics now playing more fluid basketball, getting open looks, getting high percentage shots up. And what was once a 31-point deficit now has been chipped down to 25. Well, Bradshaw, look at the Weisley, goes in. Fangerl doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds, but that will be Sevenoaks ball with 14 on the shot clock. Well, Thompson checking into the game for Renee Bush. So Len Bush rotating his bench and getting some of the academy players. But we're going to timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over. Well, baseline possession to the Sevenoaks Suns. Still a 25-point ball game. 54 seconds left. Potential 2 for 1. Bradshaw now look for Brittany Hodges. We're going back to the post-up. Keltos cover the double team. Goes up. The follow-up. Well, the question is, does Brittany Hodges get the assist on that one? Well, good help side defense from the Mystics. Well, there's a kick out. She made a last 3. Goes for the backboard this time. Can't get it. And a jump ball will be called, and I believe that will be possession to Sevenoaks. Suns now trying to go to the motion offense, trying to get an isolation. Cox here, looking for a post-up, pump fakes, steps through, goes off the backboard. Beautiful footwork from Katie Cox. Well, Lavin looking for a penetration now. Tries to split the defense, can't get it. And at the end of the third quarter, Sevenoaks have a 29-point lead here against the Manchester Mystics. We'll be back in 2 minutes for the fourth. Final quarter of action here in the WBBL between Sevenoaks Suns and the Manchester Mystics. Suns leading by 29 points. Well, Mystics trying to break the defense down. Chanietsky. Well, she made one out of the last two. Can't get this one. Monicana secures the rebounds. As Keltos with the B-E-A. Beautiful fadeaway. Well, nice turnaround there. Mike Keltos, the Canadian international. Well, she's having a good game so far, but the thing is, with Manchester, they just need a few more players to step in and step up at the moment. Bradshaw now coming off one screen. Finds the pick and pop there with Julia Koppel in and out, can't get it. Kelsos with a rebound. Well, has the hot hand. Robinson goes from 5 feet, can't get it. And the rebound has been secured. 9 minutes to go here in the fourth. Suns leading by 27. AB with the ball in the hands, trying to isolate. Well, hesitation, AB all the way. Teardrop. Are you serious? Arian Bradshaw. Well, putting the brakes on there against the Manchester Mystics. She has been on fire here tonight. Keltos curls the screen, steps through, goes up. No foul called. Suns can make this a plus 30-point lead with any sort of field goal in this possession. Finding Janice Monicana, 3, step back, doesn't get it. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be possession back to the Suns. Bradshaw got it by Cherniewski. Step back three, takes it, got it. Big time shot from Marion Bradshaw. Well, she might be labeled the WBBL, the answer of the WBBL. The swag, the confidence in her game, and the ability of Marion Bradshaw makes her a frightening player to go up against. Well, Mystics now will go to the free throw line here for 2 shots. Well, she makes the first free throw. Well, now here in the fourth quarter, it's going to be about pride for the Mystics, trying to finish this game as strong as possible. So it makes them both. 30-point deficit, but they got to make little targets within this quarter. Try and cut it down to 10 points. So it gets to a 20-point deficit. It's Bradshaw now. Kicks out the couple. Suns patiently will take things on. Trying to kick out. That's good defense from the Mystics. And there's a positive for them to take, but again, kind of a sloppy pass. Every possession, you got to try and build confidence. Cherniewski will inbound this for the Mystics. Finding Keltos. Keltos steps back. She takes it. Well, she has come out like a house on fire in this game. Well, again, 2 positives there for the Mystics. Getting a defensive stop and getting a 3-point field goal down the other end. Again, using this quarter, setting those small targets, trying to improve as a team. As Bradshaw, long 2, step back, doesn't get it. And that goes out of bounds. That will be Manchester possession. Well, Montecano gets called for the reach. Just trying to, maybe a little bit overzealous there from Janice Montecano. Tolan's been in the backcourt. Love Robinson. Robinson looking to take out. Good hands. Janice suffocated defense. As Bradshaw looks to push this one. Janice in the low block. Finding Watkins. Watkins turnaround post move. Using the backboard. Suns again moving the ball very effectively. As Keltos now looking to attack. Draws a foul. Doesn't get it, but she will go to the free throw line. That's how Keltos has to play, though. I mean, look, she's a phenomenal basketball player. Very talented individual. If she can get good looks on the perimeter, she's got to let it go. But again, if she can attack the basket, get to the free throw line, she can make this team a bit more competitive. Just gets the first one to rattle in. I mean, she's a 3-stretch 4. She's got the ability to knock down 3-pointers very consistently. She's got a beautiful shooting form. She just rattles out in the second free throw. But also she's got a good sense of isolation and know how to take on defenders one-on-one. And she can be a top player here in the WBBL. Keltos. Couple now finding Renaissance. Pump fakes. Finding Bradshaw. And Montecano goes in. They call an offensive foul on Janice. Well, Janice gets called for the hook. It's 28-point lead to Sevenoaks. Cherniewski now looking to give this one up. Finding Toland. Toland look for a lob down low. Finds Neohus. Pump face goes up. Too much on it. And draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. The foul is on Millie Watkins. And again, good play there for the Mystics. Getting a post entry. And everything we talked about. Finding little battles to win here in the fourth quarter. Key target for them is can they chip it down to 20 points deficit by the end of this game. It's very easy to look at these games and identify problems, but, you know, finding solutions. Manchester Mystics, one hell of a player in Keltos. Cherniewski Where can these players improve? How can they become more competitive? Setting targets for the future as Nyahu's just misses the first free throw. We'll miss them both now. AB with a rebound. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Koppel now looking for an isolation. Post up. Turn around. Are you kidding me? Goes in with the inside. Finger roll from Julia Koppel. And a delightful post move there. Mystics go for another three. Three is up. No good. Watkins with a rebound. AB find him on a counter. What a pass. But Janice cannot finish it. And now Chernietsky in transition goes to the 15-foot. Can't get it. Well, Janice is wide open. Sevenoaks turned it over. Well, we apologize for the beautiful language we just heard. And as an organization, as a representation of the Sevenoaks Suns, we use the cleanest of the English language as much as possible. And we refrain from using such profanity, but sometimes we're all human beings. And sometimes emotions get to us. We can't all be perfect like me, of course, who I've never said a profound word in my life. That is such a lie. I'm probably the worst at that one, but let's get this game back underway. 5 minutes and 10 to go. 30-point ball game. Well, Abbott coming off one screen now, looking for options. Well, Keltos got it by Brittany Hodges. Keltos pulls up mid-range. Well, that's a good pull-up jump shot, but again, great defense from Brittany Hodges. As they beat now, hesitation in the lane. Kicks out to Haley with a mid-range, can't get it. Now Mystics with a chance to push here in transition. Good hands to Marion Bradshaw, goes out of bounds, and it will be Manchester ball on the sideline. Just over 4.5 here in the fourth quarter. Keltos back pick, steps out for the three-pointer, can't get it. Suns down, just trying to get something going here. As Renaissance pulls up, 50-foot, rattles in and out. Keltos unable to secure the rebound, so it will be Suns ball on the baseline with 14 on the shot clock. Well, Haley goes in, gets blocked. Chernietsky comes up with it. Nobody running with her. Trying to go all the way. Bumps. No foul calls. Bradshaw comes up a loose ball. Suns can punish it. Bradshaw cross court finds Renaissance. As AB attacks the basket, contact goes in, draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line and takes the bump on the way. Arian Bradshaw, tough as nails. And we got a timeout now. These two teams want to talk it over, and we'll be back in just under a minute. Well, 2 free throws coming for Aaron Bradshaw. 3:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Bradshaw's been very, very lethal so far here. Well, if I did say 3:35 to go, I meant 3:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. We've only had 1 cup of coffee so far today. As Bradshaw doesn't get the second free throw. Keltos with the rebound. 31-point lead to the Suns. Chernietsky, teardrop, backboard, get it! And count it! A much more aggressive move by Chernietsky. Go to the free throw. Well, going to the buckets now. Brittany Hodges tries the mid-range, gets her own rebound. The spin around, Hodges all the way. Can't get it. Well, Miller goes up. Simply unstoppable. Tough post move by Haley Miller. Well, Mystics need help getting the ball inbound. As Keltos now has to bring the ball up. Finds Chernietsky. She goes for 3. She'll put it up. Miller with a rebound. Manchester trying to get things going again from the perimeter. At the moment, not a lot dropping for them. Levy finding Hodges. Miller with the seal-off goes in, turns around, can't get it. Mystics with another chance here. Remember, chipping into deficit, key here for Manchester. Keltos looking for options, nobody moving. There's the pump fake now, pulls up in the mid-range. Again, not a lot dropping here for Manchester. Well, Hodges spins around, good move, but can't finish it. Keltos now trying to push a transition. Comes up, the foul is called. And now with 5 team fouls, Manchester against 5 team fouls against Sevenoaks. Manchester will go to the charity stripe here. And there will be 2 shots to Robinson. Well, Robinson makes the second free throw. And now it's a 29-point deficit. Over 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Suns in total control of this. Hodges with the seal-off. Goes up. Gets a foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Well, Brittany just a little bit too short on the free throw. Needs a little bit more of an arc, excuse me. Well, every great player just has a part of their game that is overshadowed by the other parts. And so excellent. Brittany Hodges, we know she's a great post defender and a great post player. Again, just got the right arc in the second free throw. Back to a 30-point deficit. 2 minutes to go. Keltos, another three-pointer. A little bit shorter now, but she's had a good game, Keltos. Keltos, a very good scorer. Probably, in my mind, one of the top 10 here in the WBBL. Riches now finding penetration. Good ball movement. Renaissance, deep three. 3 is up. No good. Goes out of bounds, and that will be, well, good job by Riches, just putting a hand to it. It will be Sevenoaks ball here with 14 on the shot clock. 1:36 to go in the fourth quarter. They turn it over. And now Manchester can try to push. Good transition defense by Katie Cox. Well, that is hot. Desire and hustle. Intrinsic motivation coming from Cox. They go for 3 in the corner. Cox, the offensive rebound. Follow-up, can't get it. And Hodges comes up, still can't get it. Well, Sevenoaks refusing to give up here. One more pass. Cox, three. Corner. Doesn't get the roll on it. Well, Katie Cox defensively has been a warrior in this game here for Sevenoaks. As Abbott tries the three. Three is up, and the three is good. Cuts it down to 27 points. Now we're under a minute. WBBL fixture. The victory is going to go in the favor, definitely, of the Sevenoaks Suns. Cox is just able to stop him from going out of bounds. As Richards now. Another turnover. That's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be Sevenoaks ball. Well, Sevenoaks have played 2 more games than Leicester, but have the same amount of victories. Leicester have only lost 1 game. London losing their first game of the season against the Caledonia Gladiators. Sevenoaks will go to 10-3 after tonight, still be sitting in 3rd place. Although have in mind they have played more games than both the Gladiators and the Leicester Riders. Riders currently in 2nd place with a record of 9-1. Below the London Lions, as we mentioned, both teams 9-1 after London losing to the Caledonia Gladiators, excuse me. Cox now try to go for the quick shot, 24-second violation. Well, Manchester will go to 13 losses for the season. Team still looking for their first victory. As Keltos now coming off one screen. They got to get a shot off. As Abbott made a last 3, goes for another one. Gets it. Back-to-back triples. It cuts it down to a 24-point deficit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here at TAS's England, the American School. At the end of this game, Sevenoaks Suns will walk away with another victory against Manchester Mystics. Well, make sure you follow the WBBL on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, and also give us a like and follow on YouTube. But for now, Sevenoaks Suns are going to leave with the victory. They win this one, 86-62. Well, we're going to get some thoughts here from our professional guest. So, hold on, Superfan. Nice T-shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. What did you think of the game?
It was amazing.
Amazing, yeah?
Good.
Oh, let's get you a headset. Come on. So, you know, what was so impressive about the Sevenoaks Suns?
Basically, they were really good and really active and so skillful. So I have never watched any female game that was that good, and I just feel like it's so promising of the women BBL.
WBBL. WBBL.
WBBL, yeah.
Okay. And who are you, by the way? Are you a local fan or?
I'm actually the wife to a very brilliant commentator who used to be a very good basketball player as well, called Josh Bett.
Never heard of it. That's a fabrication. Well, we thank you for joining us here at the American School. But for now, we'll see you later, and goodbye.